Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Yang. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. We will listen to another comeback today, which is the group Highlight. Highlight consists of former Beast members who were once under Cube, and I was a huge fan of them back then. And now that they changed to Highlight, still a fan of them too. But they changed names, and of course they're under a different company. However, they still have great talents, skills, and we should check them out very soon. So the name of the song today is called Not the End, so maybe it's a slower pace song, I'm guessing. I don't know, they have sang quite a variety of songs, some very upbeat, some slow, some in between, so just based on the title, Not the End, I'm just guessing. So let's just check it out right now then, shall we? 15 million views and almost 16, super exciting. So congratulations, Highlight, and let's enjoy their song Not hold on, sorry, it says The Blowing, but then the title says Not the End. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure this is the correct MV. Okay, let's still enjoy it, and maybe I'll figure it out later.
희망을 걸어 모두가 날 떨어 더 힘들 거라고 얘기했어. 그래서 난 너를 믿어. 추운 겨울 가면 봄이 올 거라고 당연하게 믿는 것처럼 우리 함께 했던 순간들 잊지 못할 너의 모습 이 자리에 남아있어. 내게 멈춰버린 시간 그 얼어붙은 날 깨워줘. I'm still here, it's not the end. 바람처럼 살며시 나를 따뜻하게 감싸와 꼭 함께인 것 같아. 눈 감으면 너의 손이 맞닿을 것 같아. 날 부르는 네 목소리 이렇게 서면 내게 멈춰버린 시간들 얼어붙은 날 깨워줘. I'm still here, it's not the end.
So I guess I guessed correctly. It's a slower song, but it's really refreshing. It's really sweet. It seems like just that phrase, right? It seems like they're telling us, it's not the end. We're still here. I still, love you, fans, and please continue to support them. And so, yeah, that was really nice, and I would love to talk more about it. So let's start from the beginning. All right, so we see each of the members in fairly different scenes, but at the same time, they're always together. And the blowing, I'm not sure if that's the name of their album or not. However, there's something, that needs to be highlighted very clearly. See what I did there? So I will double check, as I just quickly hopped onto this MV and didn't really, pay attention to the name of their album. Sorry, I should have, but I was like, okay, I gotta listen to this now. Like, it's time for me to enjoy, and not the end. So I just started. We see everyone having a specific place. So we just saw Dongwoon being in a car full of flowers, kind of the sign of spring and life and hope. And they're also beautiful, bright flowers too that are fully blooming. And then we have kind of like the opposite scenario where we have Gi Kwan in this very, I was about to say like a desert, but then we're also in this house, in this room with the tree that's dead. Again, the symbolism of this tree not alive, kind of just bare. And there's an hourglass too, which represents time. And then later on, we see leader. Oh, let's see if I can capture that part. Right here, perfect. So Do Jun was kind of making perfume, and there's springtime. This part is blurry, but again, they emphasize, the changes with the season, the time, the concept and theme of time was constantly present there. And so they are definitely talking about this probably in the lyrics as well. And so he's, balancing, doing what he needs to do to make those perfume. And then we have Yosef dressed up so nicely as a pianist. And we have Mapne. He is not a Mapne anymore. Oh my gosh, he has matured so much. And they all just look fantastic. And it could be the hair or the makeup. It looks a lot lighter, not as intense as when they were younger, right? With the heavy eyeliner and eyeshadow. So they look a lot softer, which makes them look more mature. And we can see their, features more clearly and finely, which matches this concept of, spring, changing time as well. And everyone had a lot of great close-up. It's great to see them in different settings with this interesting staircase that they dance in front of. It looks like it's just floating again, floating time. Maybe there's some connection to that. And of course, we know Ki Kwan is always known for flexing and showing his body, right? Being super fit and muscular. So we do see that in various scenes as well. But there's a lot of times where we could see all the members dancing together, and most of the time they're dancing in sync, not necessarily each having their own individual, part that stands out, but they're all dancing the same way. And they all dance very elegantly, which I'll tell you more later on in this MV. So everyone, when they're by themselves, yes, even though they sound hopeful, but wherever they're at, whether, in a room, in a car, or in a bathtub, there's this feeling of being lonely or sad or upset just because they always look away, or when they look at the camera, they clearly don't look super excited or happy, as you can see right here. But there's always some flowers. Flowers are always present, even in the bathtub, right? And they constantly say, I'm still here, it's not the end, which sounds very encouraging and hopeful and motivating. And they are in like an art gallery or an exhibit showing lots of bright colored artwork. And there's a lot of flowers and plants and nature that surrounds us as well. And of course, Yosef looks like a prince here, and his room is, playing the piano room. And again, there is nature present, which are the trees in the backdrop. And he also has a brighter light blue, not just black, right? So playing with colors again, emphasizing those feelings and the sense of hopefulness. And I mean, wow, that's a lot of flowers. I hope he doesn't have allergies. Me looking at it, it's beautiful, but also makes me want to sneeze. But that's just my problem. Let's keep enjoying highlight. So everyone, again, looks, but doesn't look very excited or happy or jollyful. And we have this transition here, which got me slightly dizzy, but I knew they would only do this like once, like we won't see it again later on in the MV. At least I had a feeling of it. And so we just kept looking at them, and they are pictures of themselves, so to speak. And so it could represent like time where, it can be reflecting, it can be looking back, it can be just seeing yourself of where you are right now. And again, they're all looking at the camera, but it's a sense that they are also enjoying art. Kind of the last room that we hang out in is very foresty-like. Let me see if I can find a good picture. So very open spaced, all white with green splashes, right? Splashes of green, I should say. And they're all wearing lighter colors, and it's just the music got louder and louder and more intense. And I think this is just a beautiful place, but it also seems like it's a place that's safe. It's a place where you can be calm and still, and it's a place to, I guess, re-energize yourself, at least my personal feelings. And there are just constant parts where they tell you, I'm still here, it's not the end. So it's just very encouraging, even if they have like a very still, cool looking face. And the music sounded like very intense. I could think of like the choreography could have some very powerful moves to follow the beat, but instead they kept it more light. They kept it more smooth instead of like those huge pow pow pow. Whenever there's like the huge rhythms or beats that just drop, they are still doing like smooth, elegant moves, right? Nothing too much. And I think it also shows, the style, like they want to show how elegant, how chill they are, how peaceful it is. And as you can see, lots of like petals are falling and all that. So it really shows a different feel, even though the music was very upbeat and very strong. And we wrap it up by looking at the members one more time. And I also like Josep with his little hat, super cute. I know he's quote unquote getting older. Well, he is getting older, but quote unquote older than other groups, but he still looks like a little baby with that hat on. And so anyways, just a side comment, but we see everyone one last time, and I'm still here, it's not the end. So it's just very comforting, very warm and fuzzy, even though, like I said, the music can be very strong and dramatic. The way they portray it, their facial expressions, their dancing, their voices was still calm and, kind of telling you like, hey, it's okay. We're good. You'll be fine too. I'm here for you, right? Even if it may be intense, even if even if Ki Kwang kind of like sunk into the bathtub, which was very unexpected, I'm still here, so let's get back up, that type of a feel. So yeah, I'm happy to see Highlight back again with another song. I will check the lyrics as it sounds very emotional and motivating. And so I will check it out after this. So yeah, thanks for watching this with me. Continue to support Highlight, continue to enjoy Not the End, as well as their other songs too. So I will see you in another reaction video. Thank you. Goodbye.